going on, everybody? It's Kendo's Guru, and I got a grow update for you. Just in case you wonder, I always like to start my videos off looking at something other than plants, because YouTube doesn't like the plants. They'll flag your videos, flag your account. So they try to make my videos on private, so I can only share them with certain people, and I always end up having to switch it. So they try to fuck up my shit, and I found that out because I posted some videos and I didn't get any views, and I was like, what the hell's going on here? So I double checked things, and lo and behold, it was set to private, and YouTube did that. So I have to double check that every time. But this G13 is coming along. She's starting to grow faster, as you can tell. I mean, look at that, dude. She's growing a lot quicker as far as leaf development goes, but like I don't know, man. I feel like it should be developing faster than they are. But then again, when I pinched these were all really little, okay, if not almost non-existent at that time. So yeah, they're starting to develop. I just feel like these genetics are just slow. I really do. G13 is supposed to be a fast grower and a heavy producer, and the environment in my grow tent is perfect. The water is at 70 degrees. Hey, that's the chiller anyways. My nutrients ppm is at like 1,050 to 1,080, something like that. It was a little high, up around 1,300 something. And I only did 3/4 of a teaspoon per gallon of the nutrients. But the plants didn't seem to like that much. They were a little droopy, so instead of changing out my res, I waited till this one got lower, and then I just added some RO water to it and pH'd it, and it brought it down to like 1,000 to 1,080, somewhere in there. So the plants are liking that a little bit better. Excuse me. The roots are coming through the pots, and these are smart pots. They're my favorite kind of pots. Yeah, you see these holes right here. I took a torch, just real quick, to the top of the soil stuff to kill any springtails that were left in there after the diatomaceous earth, and it probably did a pretty good job. It didn't burn any of the roots. It just incinerated any springtails that were in there. So, but you're not going to see them coming through the pot. You know, they're not going to come through these pots. But I'm pretty sure I got it under control. So you can't really tell unless you get a microscope or a jeweler's loupe and look in there. You know what I mean? Unless you have a pot with open slits on the bottom or drain holes in the bottom, then when you water and shit or flush, you'll see them come out. But I think I took care of them. So I'm not going to go look with a jeweler's loupe. I'm pretty positive they're gone. So, but these two phenos are obviously different. Seeds are going to be different from one to the other, obviously. But this one is a little bit tighter veg than this one. This one stretches out a little bit more than this one. Actually, almost quite a bit more, dude. I mean, look at that. Look at how stretched out that is versus this one. I don't know if you can see that real well. So this one stacks up a lot tighter. So this is going to be the pheno that I clone. I'm only going to take, my lips got sticky. I'm only going to take, I don't know, probably just one cut off of this. And that's it, because the rest of the shit on here is come up high enough. There's just one branch over here that is shorter than all the other ones. So I'm going to clone that one, pop it in the cloning machine. I don't want to clone this one. It's too stretchy. So yeah, I'll be flipping these here pretty freaking quick, dude. I don't want them to get too much taller. So, before I flip them. So I'm looking forward to it. It's my first run in like, I don't know, 5 years or some shit like that. So it's been a while. But yeah, for nutrients, I'm running that General Hydroponics Maxi Grow. I mean, it works all right. It just leaves a lot of salt residue behind. It can on your plants. Well, okay, so I don't know through a. Actually, you know what? It might be okay doing having. What would you call it, dude? I did a dab, so I'm a little bit stupid right now. But any runoff. Yeah, I fucking forgot. What the fuck I was talking about? Anyways, I'm sure it wasn't that important. But yeah, man, these things are coming around, looking all right. The light is doing really well. I just got it turned onto the white channel right now for the video. You'll notice up in there, there's those 4 blue lights. Those are ultraviolet. I feel like there's not enough ultraviolet on this light. There's 8 infrared diodes. I just don't feel like that's enough. So eventually I'm gonna get some ultraviolet LED bars. I can't afford to get a new light right now. There's a couple lights out there that I want, but they're spendy. And they got really high PPFDs. This light's only like 750 or 780. It still bleaches the buds if you got the light too close. So I don't know how you would do it with those freaking like 2400 PPFD lights. It's freaking ridiculous, dude. Those are almost like greenhouse, you know, or a commercial grow facility light, you know what I mean? I don't know if I need something that powerful. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm tired of getting, you know, I want some fucking heavy size buds, dude, like the size of my fist. I've had buds that big before, but it's been a while, dude, you know what I mean? So it's been quite a while. I'm gonna run CO2 this run. I'm gonna find some sort of microbe that I can use in substitute of Mammoth P, because they don't make Mammoth P anymore. So I heard that guy makes something called grease. So I may look into that, as long as it's not too freaking expensive. Believe it or not, I didn't have to buy anything for this run except for 2 LED ballasts or drivers for my lights, 1 for each light because drivers went out, and I bought seeds. That's it, dude. Oh yeah, and I bought a dehumidifier. That's it, dude. I already had everything else, thank God. So it made things quite easy to start. So I'm not missing anything. Got plenty of nutrients for a while, like 2 full bags. I got a full bag of veg and a full bag of flour. I might need to get some PK booster, but we'll see. But yeah, dude, I'm probably, when it comes time to flush, I'm probably gonna have to get a solvent to flush my plants, because mine's low. So I use Psycho's Cleanse for solvent, and it works really well. So speaking of flushing, I flushed these plants because they had nitrogen toxicity. And you can see they're coming around, dude. They look good, man. They've come around. Look at that, you guys. Really nice. So, and then this one was the one that was deficient. And she's coming around, dude. She's looking good. And no, there's no brown spots on my fucking leaves. You're seeing the reflection from the orange lights. From the orange LEDs. So, these might be a little blotchy, but not much, if at all. It could just be the LEDs. Yeah, these aren't blotchy. It's looking good. Oh shit! I got a surprise for you. Flood and drain table just kicked on. I love these things, man. It makes my life so much easier. I don't have to worry about it plugging up. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Like with an ebb and flow, you gotta worry about shit plugging up. The roots getting into stuff. Same with the recirculating. God damn it, I forget what it's called now. WDRC or fucking whatever the fuck it's called. Recirculating deep water culture, RDWC. There you go. You can get plugs in that too, from what I understand. So I'd like to try the RDWC. It seems pretty cool. I've seen some results of the roots, you know, the root balls that they get. It's freaking ridiculous. I'm sure the bud size is quite nice too. So yeah, I may look into that. But I do definitely want to get another flood and drain table for over here. I'm going to get a new dehumidifier, an AC Infinity. It's going to sit outside the tent. Same with I'm going to get an AC Infinity heater. It's going to sit outside the tent. So, and then this I'll take it out of the tent. unless I have room in here for it to keep the smell down. But you know, it's my house, dude. I don't live in an apartment or anything like that. So if it stinks, it stinks. I don't give a shit. I got my medical recommendation, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, all this shit's gonna leave the tent. All right, and I'm gonna put another 4x4 flood and drain table in here. I'm gonna get a Botanicare low rise 4x4 like this, and then I'm gonna get the I think it's made by VivoSun. It's a rack, and I'm gonna get like a VivoSun makes like a 40-gallon res. I think I'm gonna get that. So it's not too expensive, and that way I can run, you know, I can run a cycle over here and do another cycle over here, and you know, just keep it moving along. I do need to get a veg tent. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, to be honest with you. I got a little 2x2 tent. Probably going to have to keep the plants small, so I'm probably going to be continuing to top them or trim them back until these are done, and then I can throw them in here. I've got room in my garage for another tent, but I got to remove some shit. And I haven't decided whether I want to go with another 5x9 or if I want to go with the 4x8. Yeah, I don't know what yet. I don't know if I want to, yeah, I don't know, man. I like the flood and drain table shit. But like I said, I really want to try, Active Aqua makes a nice, ebb and flow system. I'd kind of like to try that out, but my res would have to go outside the tent. The control box would have to go outside the tent. That way I could have 8 grow sites in here. I mean, shit, I might even be able to get more than that. I might be able to get 3 per 5 by 4.5 foot space. No, it'll probably just be 2. So, you know, it'd be 4 sites per square, okay? But yeah, the reservoir and the control bucket would have to sit outside the tent. But, you know, I would just keep a heater in it to keep it warm, up to 70 degrees or so. And I wouldn't worry about it. So right here I've got a heater in my res. It's set for 70 degrees, and then I got my chiller. It's set for what is it set for, 69 or 68. It's got a 2-degree deadband on it, so it's actually at 70. So between those two things, just keeping things equalized is perfect, friggin' perfect. And I'm only running 20 gallons, a 20-gallon res. I got room for a bigger one. I could have actually put shorter legs on this. I got quite a bit of room, more than I had realized that I would have. So I probably could cut some new legs for it again and drop it down about, I don't know, 4 inches. But yeah, I don't know. I might just leave it. We'll see how it goes with flower. If I run out of room or not. Like I said, you know, I may have to get a scrog and start bending these over and shit. I don't know what else to do, you know. If I start running out of room, I'm gonna have to do something, because I don't want my buds to bleach, you know. It fucking sucks. My last grow that I had 5 years ago, my buds bleached. I hate that shit. So when I had my grow room at my last place, there's videos on my channel of it. It was a nice grow room, dude. Really nice. I miss it. Completely insulated, fucking everything. It had everything, dude. It was perfect. But anyways, yeah, I miss that room, dude. I miss that room a lot. But I had my tent outside the room, this tent, and I was vegging in it, and then I had my flower, you know, the big room was for my flowering plants. Never got it full. I should have tried that, you know, at one point, but I probably would have had to build some sort of crazy automatic watering system or some shit, because it wouldn't have been a flood and drain table. But yeah, it'd be dope to have 2 of them in here, dude. You know, running 1-gallon pots. Freaking, I could put, I could probably fit 9 plants in here in this table and 9 plants on the other table. It'd be small plants, you know, not very big. You know, I would have liked, but see the thing, I would have liked to have flowered these out already, but they weren't ready, dude. You know what I'm saying? They're just so stretchy. This one's not that bad, but I couldn't pinch. I could only pinch when I could pinch, you know what I mean? It wouldn't allow me to do it faster, you know what I mean? It's just the way the genetics are. But yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Wish I had some bud porn to give you guys, but you know, not right now, not yet. It'll happen soon enough. So I got a bunch of tops in here. Okay, those two, those. There's I think 2 right here. So I got a bunch of tops on this plant. They should be real nice. That one's got some tops on it too. There's a good amount. We'll see what the difference is between these two phenos when it comes time to flower. I wonder. Let me know in the comments below which one you think's gonna bud out better. I honestly think it's gonna be the one on the left, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. This one's just really stretched out, and I don't think it's gonna stack up real nice with the buds. I could be wrong. They could be massive sized nuggets, but I think this one's gonna stack up better. So, for programming for the flood and drain table, I'm running a let's see here. It's called the ART DNE. Okay. They're over $100, dude. If you can find one. It took me a minute to find one. I bought it a long time ago. But it's the best fucking timer out there that you can get for a flood and drain table, or any kind of hydro setup. So it's got minutes, seconds, hours, all that shit in there. So it works really, really well. What else do I got going on in here? Yeah, my 8-inch can light filter and fan. This light hasn't been getting used. Kind of sucks, but it'll get used eventually once I get my other flood and drain table in here, or if I end up putting some potted plants in here. We'll see. Don't quite know yet. Oh yeah. What do I got going on over here? Let's see. I got a bunch of extension cords everywhere. It's some mess in here. So my humidifier is working well. AC Infinity. All right. I got my dehumidifier right here for the garage. It's working freaking excellent, dude. Otherwise, it would be so humid in here. I'd probably have water dripping from the ceiling. So, and then over here, I had to adjust something because I blew a fuse. Oh shit. There we go. That came undone. So, I got this hooked up to the 20 amp. This is a 20 amp. This is a 20 amp. So I got it hooked up to that. Now I won't blow a fuse. So, oh shit. Come on, man. Tripping over shit. Turn the light on. So, I got that little clone in there. It's nothing fancy to look at. Or not clone, that little plant that was in here that I fucked up on. Overwatered. So I'm trying to bring it back. I think it needs to be transplanted. But, yeah, man. That's pretty much it, you guys. So I bullshitted enough. So, so much so that the flood and drain table started and stopped. So, if you have any comments or questions, go ahead and post them. Like the video, smash the bell, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.